exploring lakes, rivers, and reservoirs across the country with an unyielding goal to enlighten viewers from a fish-eye perspective. Come along and we'll investigate the habitat. Much more than a fishing show, this is an eye-opening aquatic experience. Welcome to Kim Stricker's Hook and Look. During the dog days of summer, when fishing activity seems to be at a lull, anglers often relinquish their enthusiasm and prematurely throw in the towel. That's precisely the scenario on this week's episode. If open water appears void, Kim offers this prudent recommendation.
Get him in the gunch, part 2.
It's a sun-drenched midsummer morning in Lower Michigan, and our host heads out in hopes of provoking a buzzbait bite. However, in spite of his topwater expectations, the fish weren't fully cooperating.
Little guy. Oh, that's been our problem on the short strikes.
That's the thing about a buzzbait. Either the bass are on it, or they're not. So Kim adjusts and rigs a Rage Menace grub on a heavy flippin' hook and confidently prepares to grrr, giggle, and grin.
Told you there's no reason there shouldn't be some under there. He's not very big though, but he's a start. Like that menace grub. I jerked your little head out of there, didn't I? Yes, sir. Well, let's try that again. It might have some potential through here. The water looks nice and clear. Got some mats, got weeds, a lot of bait. There just ought to be some fish here. Ooh, he had it. We got it that time. Oh, yeah, that's a head. Wig him in here. There we go. That's a riot. How many times did I throw in there? Get up there. There we are. Man, he ate it that time. Ooh. Look at how far he ate that thing down. Man. Awesome, awesome. Very nice. Not quite as big as I thought he was, but still a nice fish. Jerked him out of that slime. Let's keep it up and see what we can do. The Rage Menace grub. Gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I told you there's more in there. Ooh, the hook popped right out too. They're healthy too. Very good, very, very, very good. Jerking them out of the slime. One thing you need, definitely need, to jerk these fish out is the right equipment. And I'm using a 7.5 foot flipping stick, good stout heavy action flipping stick. But this is the new Seaguar Denny Brower flipping line. Let me let this fish go here. What's great is it's black, and in the water, in these weeds, it really does camouflage. I mean, a lot of the guys will take a a magic marker and they'll blacken up their line. Well, Seaguar has already made it black. Denny Brower's on the ball when it comes to flipping.
Over the years, I've done tons of flipping seminars around the country, and actually have had the opportunity to design a lot of products specifically for flipping. And one of the questions I always got asked at these seminars is, what line do you flip with? What weight do you flip with? And I got to thinking, man, I've been using Seaguar's lines forever, great lines, but why don't we develop some lines specifically for the flipping scenario and package them in the right, size packages where they're not wasting a bunch of line, etc. So I got with the folks at Seaguar that says we need a braid to flip with and we need a fluorocarbon to flip with. And so that's kind of what got the deal started, and that's how we ended up with flipping fluorocarbon and flipping braid. And the flipping braid is available in 50-pound test and 65-pound test. Black color, just awesome. It really hides itself well in heavy cover. And if you're flipping the mats and heavy grass, go with the braid. If you're just pitching at targets, fishing boat docks, stumps, bushes, things like that, I like to go with the flipping fluorocarbon, and it's available in 20, 25, and 30. But if you're going flipping, this is going to take the guesswork out of it for you. Get some Seaguar flipping braid or flipping fluorocarbon.
If you like what you see on today's program, be sure to like us on Facebook as well. We'll be right back. Hook and Look is brought to you by Strike King Lure Company, #1 in fishing lures. Seaguar, trust Seaguar when everything is on the line. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Aquaview, reinventing underwater cameras. Deep Blue Coffee, dive in. And by Indian River, Michigan Tourist Bureau, pure water, pure trails, pure north. Welcome back to Hook and Look. Today, Kim is punching the gunch for midsummer largemouths. The word gunch is an all-purpose term Kim uses to describe a mixture of floating, matted vegetation. In this case, to be precise, the gunch consists of matted coontail and milfoil, covered by a blanket of fresh pond scum. The combination makes an overhead canopy which provides shade and security to bass and bluegills alike.
That's a good one. I think it's got a lot of grass. It's both. When you find them, you're on them. There's no question. Right, look at that. Just jammed in his jaw. The Rage Menace grub. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna let you go where, the bigger ones I let go gently, it seems. That's something how they get in just certain areas and they school up in this stuff. You can fish a whole bunch of it and not get anything, but you find the one little sweet spot. Fun. Thanks for joining us today. I think you'll be surprised to know just how many bass can pack under those mats and in such a tight area. It became apparent that I'd stumbled upon a school of bass that had worked its way under the shady canopy of matted weeds and pond scum, and that they were obviously in a feeding mode, ready to strike a lure presented within close proximity. That's the deal, is you'll find a specific patch where you'll catch a few anyway, where they group up. I know there's more, because I had more bites. Get down there. Oh, that is a riot. That is a riot. It is fun, there's no question. No question. And that is a big hook to get out. So how'd you like those underwater strike shots? Getting close enough to capture strike shots in the wild without spooking the bass is not an easy task, especially when it comes to largemouths. But it's well worth the determined effort because there's instructional value to the video, far beyond just a cool shot. We can learn so much by closely examining all our underwater observations. It was interesting here, though, to witness visually the bass's reaction, but most notably was that all the strike shots we captured had one thing in common. They all came on the upswing as the menace grub darted off the bottom. In fact, after reviewing all our catches that day, I noticed that I never got a single bite as the lure fell. Whether on the first hop or following a few hops, all my strikes came on the upswing. This is something you can benefit from. Pay attention as to when, where, and how your strikes come to help fine-tune your presentation. Our underwater footage also gave us an opportunity to see how the black color of the Seaguar flippin' braid blends in with the vegetation. Let's watch this again in slow motion. On the left side of the screen, you'll notice the menace grub's rage tails kicking as it falls, then buries in the bottom sediment. But can you detect the flippin' braid? Nope. Well, it's quite apparent that neither do the bass. Wait for it. Oop, there it is. Let's just let him go.
Want more underwater content? Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
You can see how that wind's blowing me. It's positioned me nice, but then when I get to where I want to be, double tap the power poles and cover every inch of it. That's not a bad fish. Oh, not bad. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Little old menace grub. Hard to beat, hard to beat. A nice chunky fish, huh? Very nice fish. Uh-huh. Right out of that thick stuff. All righty. We'll let you go right back to your swamp. Let's do that. Let's look with the aqua view under the mat and see what we can see. See how open it is. Different view. Twist it out of the view. Oh, up. There's the bluegill. Oh, you can see. Look at that! Oh man, is that cool? Is that cool? Ah, that bass come right up to it, but it shows the bluegills and everything in here. Oh, this is incredible. You can learn so much with an AquaView camera. If you're a bass fisherman and you don't have an AquaView camera, you are really messing up, man. You can hook and look and you can learn so much. The AquaView confirmed that the bass were indeed stacked in this area and that it was the presence of bluegill they were focused on, which later was confirmed by what the bass spit up. Oh, try to break. That's a good one. Oh, good times, good times. That's what we've been looking for. That is so awesome. So awesome. The old menace grub. I mean, a couple shows ago, you saw how we caught the smallmouth on this with a jig head and then drop shotting it. But it is one of the best little flipping baits, especially to get to slither it through this slime. It goes, penetrates it so nice, and you catch big old things. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I'll let you go. I saw you on my aqua view, you know that.
The Gunch Fest continues right after these messages. This portion of Hook and Look is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Evinrude, introducing the all-new Evinrude E-Tech G2. Cushit, world's most comfortable rod butt. Simms Fishing Products, the choice of professional guides and anglers worldwide. And by Sportfish Michigan, your source for the top charter captains and guides. Undeniably, Kim has salvaged the day by punching the gunch with a Rage Menace grub.
Deadly.
There's a lesson to be learned here. When the largemouth bite seems tough, often it's best to seek heavy cover.
Oh, that's a good one too. Good up here. Oh, that's a nice fish. Ah, that's awesome. Oh, gunch fishing. That is lots of fun. I hadn't thrown into this pocket yet, and you were right in the center of it. Well, I will put you right back. Absolutely love it. Oh, I got popped. See, those big old bluegills are hitting too, that we saw in the aqua view. Come on, get down there. There's a fish waiting for you. Oh, he's going down. Couple of pops. There he is. Oh! I told you there was a fish in there. Did I tell you? Look at that hook. That big heavy hook. Hackney flipping hook. You know it. Right. Well, let's let you go. Yeah. That is some stout line. I'm using 65-pound Denny Brower Series flipping line. And it is stout. And that's what you need to jerk them out of this stuff. Oh, it's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, man. We're having some fun now. Seaguar flipping braid. That is awesome stuff. Now we're getting some quality. Awesome. Awesome. Truth be told, I'm kind of surprised we didn't get any bites on the fall, because many of the bass we observed under the mats appeared to be active and looking up towards the surface. Odds are we probably would have had some blow-ups working a sexy frog over the mat as well. Yeah. Yes, sir. I do. I keep plugging away. You get better ones now and then. That's so nice. So nice and healthy. I love jerking them out of that stuff. Getting them in the gunch. Woo. Let you go gently. Right in that little hole. See ya. No doubt it's pretty awesome when you're sitting on a stack of fish that are really chomping. On the next episode, however, we definitely had to work for them, but the payoff outweighed the effort. Power Pole's Robert Shamlin joins us as we hunt for St. Clair beasts. Be there next week on Hook and Look.
Hook and Look is a Kim Stricker production.